Hey, how's it going? Long time no see anybody. You know, I've been a little sick in the hospital, and still not feeling good, but my videos ain't getting out far enough on YouTube right now because, they like my live stream, so I guess I'll be doing a live stream practically every day. Just not that long of a live stream. Okay, I've been lacking a little short in small drill drivers, I got the 1007. I have the 805 hammer drill. The 1007, of course, is a hammer drill. The 805 is a hammer drill. I had the new 801 drill driver. Now, I got the little 794, the special on at Acme. $112, battery and a charger in a bag. So, that's what I'm doing. I'll be doing probably live streams every day. So, since YouTube's not exactly pumping up my videos, I could do maybe one live stream every day, for about maybe half an hour at the most. I don't want to be on too long. I'm not up to it still. Okay. This is what we're looking at. 16% more power, our shortest, and 404 unit watts out. I think that translates into I imagine probably close to about maybe 400 inch-pounds. 2 speeds, 0 to 450, 0 to 1650. It's pretty small. Okay. Like I say, $212 shipped to my house. Typical book from DeWalt. For the 794, which is the drill driver, and the 799 is the hammer drill. Your atypical charger. Not like I don't have enough of these. I got a million of these. In fact, I'm going to be selling these when I sell my other tools. Okay. Typical little 2 amp DeWalt battery they give away for tools. Those are worth what? $50. I'm going to be selling this with another tool. Oh, YouTube, what are you barking at? Okay. And here's the drill driver. And your typical bell clip, I got 100 of these. I don't even use them. Okay, this is nice and tiny. Let's try to compare it. We'll put a battery on it, which is the 4 amp power pack. Speed 1. Speed 2. Pretty small. Okay. Let's break out the new 801. Let's compare these. Well, you can definitely tell the size difference. I mean, the 801's on here. The 794 is here. This has protection. This doesn't. Let's see what people are talking about. Hey, how's it going? Like I say, this drill came out 2 years ago. This drill came out a month and a half ago. I've been griping about this drill, the 801, forever. Too much with this anti-rotation crap. This, no anti-rotation at all because it only has maybe half the power of that. Okay, let us see what's going on. Yeah, guys, hi. Okay. Boy, with the red, I hate when it does that. That anti-crap stuff on there, that aggravates me. Okay, let us drive some fasteners. Okay, let us drive some fasteners here. As soon as I come up with the attachment. In the little 794 Atomic. with a 4-amp power pack. Heck, this battery is $200. The drill's only $100. Well, clutch ain't too bad, even though this is plastic. I hate plastic. You know, the 801's got all metal chuck. So what do you expect for $100? Let's go with speed 2. A little warm. Put another one in. Okay, that ain't too bad. At least it doesn't do this with the anti-rotation crap. Let's put another one in. Now I'm definitely going to need a glove to take that off. I might as well do a live stream every other day because my videos sure ain't making it that far. You can tell that was hot. It was smoking. Okay, let's drive another one. What is making that noise? I hope it ain't the drill. That's speed 1. No wonder why it was so slow. Okay. That ain't good. This is making noise. I remember what channel's having problems with this. Hey, how's it going, guys? What channel's having problems with this back in the day? I think that's... I gotta think of the guy's channel now. What's his name? He's out of either Michigan or Wisconsin. It's not Shop Tool Reviews. He's out of Florida. Man, what's the guy's name? He got like 300,000 subscribers. I can't think of his name now. When I think of it, I'll tell you guys. But he's a good guy. He's the one that tests all the tools and uses the electricity tester for under the voltage on the batteries and everything. Damn, what's his name? That's whatever his name is, I forgot his name, but he's pretty cool. I'm not driving that big of a Fastener. Oh, I love the brand new Gen 2. You got to be kidding me. I love it. I got it. You know, we won't do the demo tonight on it, but we can do it another night. I have the Gen 2 hammer drill. I just sold my Gen 1 hammer drill and my Gen 1 impact driver to a guy. I didn't want it, and I gave it away for $100. The Gen 2 is worth the money. As far as I'm concerned, not tonight, another night, we'll put the Gen 2 Ryobi hammer drill against this 801. And I've done some testing. It beats this in certain situations. And this drill costs way more money. And it's a DeWalt. It's an embarrassment too, you know. DeWalt. See if this makes noise. Maybe that's the wood. I'm hoping. Not much. I got the 794 final. You know, the 794. I never bought this one. You know, it's on a special from Acme for... Got it shipped to my house for $112. Yeah, like I say, I'll be putting later in the week, I'll do a live stream with the 801 against the Ryobi. The only thing that makes me aggravated with this 801 is this. That's the only thing that aggravates me is this. I wish they would make it so it wouldn't go off until you hit higher up. I mean, some drills, they let you go arc it up a little bit further. This, to be honest with you, it does it too quick. Look, should let you at least get to here. You're not going to mess your wrist up to there. You know, that irks me about DeWalt. They need to fine-tune these drills. That's why this 794 doesn't have it, because it don't have no power. I mean, gee, maneezers. This only has 404 units watts out. Christensen will know that in inch pounds and all that, but it's probably only half as much as that 801. I'm sure they're going to redesign the 794. Yeah, that's my wood making that noise. There's no way it was the drill, because I'm trying to think the guy's name now that did the test on this 2 years ago. Workshop Addict did it, yeah. And he had a problem with this drill, but I think DeWalt fixed that 2 years ago, because he had a problem with it going between gears. So, like I say, this is what aggravates me about the 801. I wish it would wait. It needs to wait until you get to at least here. Not that quick. It's too touchy, you know? I don't know how many guys are going to use this in construction, because if it's that touchy, too bad there's not a way to turn it off. With the Milwaukee, you can turn it off. I can't think if you can. Well, that's right, you can't turn it off at any of the DeWalt products, but you also can't turn it off. Let me try to drive a lag. Let me find one. Oh, brother. Okay. Let's get one of size. Well, I suppose this is the right size. We're in luck. I even had, by the way, anybody knows what this is? This is a lineman adapter. I got tired of snapping the typical 1/4 inch ones, you know. I've snapped probably 100 of these in the past 4 years. These are very hard to snap. These also, I even took their sockets off. I don't like them. These are also about $30 a shot, these, but they're worth the money. They're well worth the money, because they won't break as easy. And you can run them on all kinds of drills. Okay, let's try this. Now, we're going to put it on my right, because it's going to want to go right. I don't know whether that's the drill. Let's do it in one. We know one has the most torque. Now, let's remove it. That ain't too bad, but you got to hold this real good. Let me try that again. Actually, let's try it with the little 794. I don't think it'll even do it in speed 1. That was a pre-drilled hole anyhow. I hope they redo this drill. This is nice, but they need to make it put out just a little more power, and don't have the anti-kickback stuff on it, please. I mean, this came out 2 years ago. The 801 came out now, and the 800 and 805 came out 3 years ago. This is the Atomic. And I think this pairs really nice with the 4 amp power pack battery. Pairs real nice. Now, let's see here. The only thing that aggravates me about the 801, other than that, I like it. It's got power. They're testing it later a week against the Ryobi and against this 805. Okay, let's see. I know it's not going to drive it in speed 2, but let's try it. At least it won't do this to me. Let's put it in a new hole. Speed 2. I didn't think so. Let's go with speed 1. Wow, it did it. If I can get it off. Didn't go all the way down, but that's good enough with this, man. Okay. Like I say, this was on a special from, you know, Acme. 112 delivered to my house with a little 2-amp battery charger in a bag. You can't beat that, saving 80, 90 bucks. Now I'm waiting for that new 803 to go on sale, or at least throw in the power stack battery. You know, the new one that looks like these. No anti-kickback. Okay, now let's try some drilling here. Enough of that. Yep. Why, you don't have the 801 yet? Chris is saying you don't have it yet? I know you have the 806. It's the only thing I'm getting aggravated about this is this. It's the only thing that's really ticking me off. Like I said, I wish they'd let it go a little bit further. Just a smidge. Other than that, it's a nice small drill. Both of these are nice. Just that the 794 is a bit smaller. One day they'll be able to shrink. Okay, well, like I say, when you get the 801, you get it with the, you know, let me turn this light off. It's starting to bug me. When you get the 801, it comes with the 2 4-amp hour power packs. The charger is crap, you know. You want to get the, you want to get this charger. This is the most powerful charger DeWalt makes. These things are 125 bucks a crack. And it only comes in certain kits. I think it comes in 1007. It comes with their one Sidewinder saw, and it comes with the recip saw. But it's worth the money, this. Those other chargers are useless because this will charge a battery in less than an hour. Actually, I think this has more power than a Milwaukee charger almost, or close to it, and it's smaller. And I don't need a dual bay. Okay, let's do some bits. Let's see here. Yeah, that was the 794. I just wanted the drill driver. Yep. Well, I heard you. I'm still not feeling on top of the world because of being sick, but you can get this on sale right now, I think even through Home Depot. The 801 with a kit. I had to pay almost full price, so. Okay, let me find a drill bit that's worth using. Okay, let's turn this light off, because I know how blinding it is. Like I say, I never did own the 794. I, of course, got it on sale. As soon as they put that 803 on sale, or at least throw in a power pack battery or a 1.7 power stack, maybe I'll buy it. Okay. What is this? It's a Spider. Yeah, I hate trying to see these. Oh, it's a 1/2 inch. Let's skip the 1/2 inch. I'm not going to be online live too much longer, you know. I haven't been feeling good, but my live streams seem to attract more people than my regular videos, which aggravates me. 5/8. Okay. Okay, it ain't too bad tightening up at the chuck, even though I don't like plastic. At least with the 801 you get a metal. Okay, now let's put some safety glasses on. Okay, still fully charged the 4-amp power pack with the 794. And that was in Speed 1, of course. There's no way I would have done it in Speed 2. I wouldn't even bother to try. 404 unit watts out. Christensen, I don't know how much this puts out, and it's not even half as much as that 801. I'm sure of that. At least it doesn't have that. Okay, now let's get rid of this one. Let's ante this up. I've been online now for 21 minutes. Let us go all the way. 7/8. And let's do it. Hard time telling these apart. 794. Because I got both 4 amp hour power packs on them. Okay. We know this is not going to spin it in Speed 2, but let's see. I'd rather doubt it, but we'll see. That is Speed 2. I'm surprised. Okay, it cut out. Speed 1. Okay. Well, it wouldn't go all the way down, but this is what, probably I'm guessing this is 5 inches of crappy wood. So, what do you expect? 404 unit watts out ain't much. Now, let us get rid of that one. Let's go with the big one. I'm just not in the mood to stay online too much longer. This will be shortly. If I just do maybe short live streams every day, it'll be okay. You know. Seeing a doctor tomorrow too, so you know how that goes. It's my birthday tomorrow too. I don't really enjoy going to the doctor on your birthday. Okay, the 801 4 amp power pack. Let us put some safety glasses on. Speed 2 with a 1 inch. This is as big as these stingers get. Spade bit. This drill should be able to do it. Yeah, it fell apart. We'll try it here on the end. Better yet, we'll try it right here. And that's in Speed 2 with a 4 amp power pack. So far I can hold on to it. So I split the wood. And this bit probably needs sharpening. We all know this can take the 1 inch bit. This has, Christensen will know how much power this has. It has what, 1,000 unit watts out, so it's like what, 800 inch pounds or more. So this has plenty of get up and go juice. And I can hold on to it and it didn't croak. I'm sure it could go bigger, but we'll do that another day. But like I say, my main goal was, that's a hot one, to show off the 2-year-old 794, which is, I'd say it's a good inch shorter. You know, I'd say it's a good inch shorter. And I wanted the drill driver. I don't want the 799 because that's as big as, actually, that's bigger than this. So he won a small drill, but I am going to get that 803. But Christensen did the best video. Yep, that was a Spade bit. That was Spider. Yeah, he did a really good job, Christensen did, on the 803. He did all kinds of testing. That's an awesome drill. I'm just waiting for a sale. I don't want to spend that kind of money right now. But yeah, like, cause I got this drill so cheap, that's why. But yeah, further testing is required, you know. But I just don't like that. I wish they'd maybe go a little bit further, just a little. You know, it kind of throws you off when you know you're trying to do stuff. But hey, other than that, it's a great drill. I just wish they, you know. But I like this 794. I can't wait till they redo this one. That's why I wanted the drill driver. It's nice and tiny, and it's very, same batteries too. I got both the 4-amp power packs, and yeah, this is a little bit lighter. I just wish it had a metal chuck. I don't like plastic. If I can come up with a metal chuck on it, let's see, is the chuck, is it? Yeah, it's about the same length. So I probably could get a metal chuck for it. I'll have to think about that. Yeah. Like I say, you're going to go live tonight, aren't you, Christensen? I'm going to be done here in a few minutes. I'm getting kind of beat. I'm going to have to do a live stream every other day because YouTube and my videos don't go out like a few other guys. You know, your live streams seem to get more people watching. You know. But yeah, get the 801. You can get it on sale. I think I've seen it for I've seen the 801, I think, for $230. Discounted a little bit. 2 4-amp power packs. But you got to get that charger I showed. Boy, this red light. I feel like it's the police. This thing bugs me. So, other than that, this is my newest drill. I'll be testing drills all week, and I'm also going to run my mid-torque challenge. I'm going to run my mid-torque challenge, you know. Well, I'll try to get into your live stream too, Christensen. Like I say, I want to do my live stream probably tomorrow on my birthday, or maybe the next day. I want to do the mid-torques. I still have to do the flex, the rigid octane, versus, of course, the king, the DeWalt DCF 891. And by the way, I found out, I was online running through Acme. They are now making a rubber boot for the 891, 892. So they're finally making a rubber boot for it. I guess it's been a while. They're finally trying to go after Milwaukee's ideas. You better order your stuff now before they go up. I think I'm going to order my rubber boot for my 891. I know Christensen has the 892. He has the pin detent. Yep. Like I say, I'm going to get probably my rubber boot for my 891, because I have a couple rubber boots for some tools, so they're all Milwaukee's. So, well, okay, guys. I'm going to try to tune into you tonight, Christensen. Like I say, I'm kind of impressed with this little 794, especially for $112 with a battery and a charger that I'm going to sell with something. You know, finally making some deals here. They're probably trying to clear this out, because I imagine they have a couple 100,000 sitting around in the warehouses. They're probably going to make a new one. The speed on the 794. Let me take a look. Sorry about the light, guys, but we'll try to block it as soon as I see. Okay. Speed 1 on the 794 is 450, and speed 2 is 1650, like the 803. So, I don't know what its range is. It just says 450 RPMs. So, that's in speed 1. Speed 2 is 1650. So that's it. 450. I think the speed range on the, you know, I don't have the box for the 801, but oh, 650 on the 801. He should know that one too, because That's the same speed as the 806 and the 805, but this only has 450 speed range, but it does 1650 like the 803. So, well, that ain't too bad. 502 inch-pounds for this little drill driver. That's pretty. I'm gonna pit this against the Milwaukee Gen 3. What was that? That thing is the fuel. I'm sure this is gonna beat it. I mean, look at it. It's a 20 volt. So, yeah, this does pack a punch for how small it is. Yeah, considering this packs more of a punch, and of course, we all know the 1001 packs the most punches. This is the king of drills when you want to really punch something. So, okay, guys, I'll try to tune into Christians. In the meantime, I'm out. Eric the Brittle Tool Guy signing off.